Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dark World, and this episode we're going to finish up the ME stuff. Just wanted to show you this bee, steer, has this effect called Creeper, which basically explodes like a creeper when you're near it. It can be very dangerous. I'd like to get that effect off of there, so we're going to need to breed a bunch of these. Well, let's imprint them first. Down. Now we don't want to lose the effect, so this one doesn't touch the effect. This doesn't touch the lifespan either. Doesn't touch too many things. But it will make it. It'll give the tolerances and fertility 4. So things like that. So we'll go ahead and throw that in there. This is the first pair, so when you imprint a queen like this, you're going to get, it's going to imprint the queen, but the offspring is going to be a combination of what the princess was or the queen. And so you're going to get mixed because the father isn't affected. The father is a representation. And this is ignorable, so I got to be careful, I guess, with that, but hopefully we won't lose it, we'll see. But for doing this, I set up a separate area over here for any kind of dangerous bees, so we don't have to get hurt by them. So this is, it's got a loop going on, but it's controlled by redstone signal. Active with redstone signal on red channel, and this thing over here, color red channel. And so the switch will send a redstone signal, like so, which will allow this thing to circulate. And then when I want to turn it off, I can just flip the switch and then wait for the generation to die off. And then once the generation dies off, it'll stay in here and it'll be safe to approach. You don't have to worry about these effects. So that's how that works. I was doing some nether bees, which have an aggressive trait to it. So that's why I got that there. This one takes cactus, I believe. What am I doing? Yeah, flower type cactus, so we're going to have to bring some cactus over. Yeah, looks like maybe getting dark. Yeah, looks like it's getting dark. So, I didn't have any cactus before this, but what I did was, there's a recipe for it here. There it is. So we need this alchemy catalyst, which isn't too bad to make. Got all the stuff for this, so this is easy to make. And what I did is I put that over here, set it underneath this pool. Yeah, we can see down here. Not very well, but trust me, it's down there. And then you can just throw a slime ball in. We got plenty of those. And it turns into cactus for us, and so we don't have to worry about finding a desert anymore. So that's good. Go ahead and rest the night away. And there we go. So these well, this bee's in the process. Celebratory, exotic, unstable, secluded. So here's the demandy. We need auric, and I think I've got auric already. Managed to breed that up. Argentum. We'll need to get that as well. I'm not sure what that's from. Imperial Modest. That'll be pretty easy. Yeah, that's all we really need from this guy. All exotic. We can go on to the Edenic species along this route as well. So he's kind of an important little bee, even if he is dangerous. I can't say that. I need sand, don't I? Silly me. Alright, I'll cut. Alright, and so there's our cactus. So I kind of get out of the way here. So I set this cobblestone to sort of represent the limit at which it can affect. You still want to be a little careful. Alright. So, away it goes. I think this is on. On, okay. And we'll leave that to go. And we'll come back and check on it later. Actually, that was the first generation, so we need to re-imprint them afterwards. So let's actually turn this off. Alright. And we'll get back on started on our ME system again. So this time we want to make some... Well, the first thing we're going to need is an interface terminal or something or other. I forget what it's called exactly. I'm working on the yellowite bees. I think we're getting close. We got a little ways to go still. Applied Energistics 2 and conversion monitor, crafting, ME interface terminal. This is what we want. So you can ME interface, panel, and engineering press. Now this thing, I think we can make that. So that was, I don't know what it looks like, but I can't see it. Maybe it's on the third page, or first page. Sometimes it's hard to find these things on here. Alright, we got what we need for that. Terminal, pattern interface. That's not it. Where is it? Pattern terminal. I think that's actually what we want. What was I looking at before? Was it this? No. Crafting terminal. Interface terminal. Pattern terminal. I think I'll have to build one of each of these, I think. Because I'm not sure which is what does what, so let's build this. Need the so alright, we're gonna need silicon and diamond. One diamond. A piece of silicon. Throw those in there, and it should make a chipset for us. We're going to need one there, and one there too. Actually, I should have made 2 of these. The other diamonds are all over here, I think. It's a good thing we're almost at the diamond beast, because we're going to need more diamonds here soon. Down we go. Up we go, once the lag is over. processor interface. I don't really have any exposed cabling anywhere. We don't want to stick it up in this room though. Guess we'll take this back out for a moment. Throw this down right here for the moment. Oh, yeah, it's not gonna. I don't think it connects to this Ender IO stuff. So, there it is. That's what we need. I'll grab them both actually. Alright, so for now we'll just stick this right here. Okay, I know what that is. That's not the one we need yet. That'll be kind of useful later. Pattern terminal. This is the one we want, so we need another one of these. So, okay, so yeah, we're going to need more of these annihilation cores and whatnot. And I can't see on this thing forever. Save my life, it appears. Come on, it's gotta be on here somewhere. There's one of them. Okay, there's the other one. So, 2 logic processors. So it's gold. Silicon. Let's just make a half stack of that stuff. We'll keep needing it. These aren't the last chips we're going to need, so. Those for later. We need one of those. Pure Certex crystal. I think it was Fluix dust. Yeah, Fluix dust. And we don't have any. Put everything into crystals, I guess. So, I think it's time to use this thing then. Because I don't think we have any more at the moment. I'm going to have to figure out where I want to set this for final location. But, for now it'll work right there, I guess. And now the lag really set in when we place that thing. Alright. Quartz. And we don't have any here. We'll get a bunch we could break, I guess. Might have some here. Nope, got moved already. And the backup starts. Alright, let's just grab a couple of these. Ooh, nice frame rate. This silly belt, unless you open up this tab here, this belt doesn't seem to work. Now it'll work. So slow. Alright. 3 crystals. Actually, I think we wanted to grind those to get the most out of it, didn't we? Oh well. What can you do? Alright. So throw a crystal in like that. looks like it's charged now. Yeah, it looks like it's getting power too, so alright, good. So there's our charged. A little bit. And this can be automated, we can pipe in or out through the sides apparently, according to the wiki. So we need 3 of those, 3 of these. Oops. And let's throw it in here. Now this, I figure out how to get this pressure plate to work with this stuff. And I'll probably show you that soon. Let me finish this up first. Alright. Actually it was over here. So, yeah, there's that toggle bus, regular flux cable. It won't connect to this stuff, so you gotta use regular flux cable. It comes with the Applied Energistics, not the Ender IO. And when you step on the pressure plate, it sends a signal into this block, and this block will transfer it down to this. And so I can toggle that toggle thing, whatever. You know what I mean. So that's how that works. I don't know why I was having so much trouble with it before. But there you go. Alright, so I need the dust, so go ahead and polarize it, I guess. There they are. Alright, throw those in there. That's enough for a little while. Probably need more for too long. So that we need that. Logics. Cute. I don't know why they did that. Okay, 2 of those. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure I didn't do the same one. That would have been too much fun. Next we need yeah, we need another one of these. What are we gonna need after that? Crafting term, I think we need another one. Let's make 8 of these. We need more for too long. And we're gonna need one crafting bench. I think. Which one was it? This one, interface. No, not the interface. These things get so confusing, you know. Alright, we're going to need calculation, a crafting bench. Calculation. Unless we have one already. Nope. Crafting bench. Wood. I don't know. I don't want to use up too much of this wood. Use something we got a lot of, so like jungle wood. There we go. Throw the rest of this in here. Alright. Throw that in there. Oops, that's not the one I wanted. That's the one we want. Alright. So, one of those. Okay, just that. This, this, and this. So crafting. Pattern, alright. Crafting Maestro. So, this one, alright. Now we're moving into patterns. Now to do patterns we need a pattern cell or something, I forget what it's called. Let's see if we can find it. The screen, it's hard to find anything on, apparently. Today. There it is. That one's full. Yeah, why is everything so hard to find? Alright, pattern. Let's just do it this way. There it is, a lot easier to find now. Blank pattern, so this is what we need. I don't know. Okay, I do have what we need for this. So, we can stick that in there. How many can we make? Actually, we can't make any. This is the wrong thing to make it in. That's going to produce a pattern. We're not actually crafting. I need to craft one. So, here I was thinking, whoa, we got all the stuff we need. No, we don't. So we need some glass. What is this thing? Soul mold. Interesting. I just did that a second time. That's what we need. Don't want to use that. That's harder to come by, so let's use the nether quartz. We've got so much of this stuff. It's so easy to find. I mean, we got like what, 51 stacks. So might as well use up. The Sturgis quartz is a little bit harder to find, at least for now. So we'll grab about a stack of that because we're going to need plenty of that later, I think. Alright. And we can only make one. Alright, well, that's good for demonstration, I guess. So. Oh, we actually had one. Well, we got two. Alright, so, we're gonna set up for this, for example. You know that well, there's different ways you can use this. This is one way. Also the processing. So this works like you'd expect. If I put like a piece of jungle wood in there, it's going to produce 4 planks. That's pretty simple, right? In this mode, works a little bit different. You notice it doesn't here, but there's up to 3 outputs that can be made from these inputs, and it's not a crafting recipe necessarily, but it's something produced by some process. That's why they call it the processing pattern. Process could be like a furnace, so if we want to turn one log into a piece of charcoal, we put a piece of charcoal over here, and then it knows that, okay, from a piece of wood we can go to a piece of charcoal by exporting the wood, and then the charcoal will get imported again. And I'll kind of demonstrate how that works. So let's say we want to make a logic processor, right? And logic processor. So we need redstone, piece of gold, and a piece of silicon, right? So there, let's get all this stuff out. Silicon and gold. Just one left, huh? So you can say that with these 3 items we'll produce a logic processor. Encode that. Alright. Now the final piece of this puzzle is going to be the ME interface, which we already made one of. Right there. Do we still have the stuff we need for it? Yes, good. Alright. Now, what we're going to do is get rid of this chest. And, I think there's a cable. Yeah, there's a cable right there. So, we can put this right here. Now it's on the network. This should be input-output probably. Actually, no, this isn't what we want. I don't think. Okay, what happens? So let's configure this for in-out. Insert priority 0. Always export. Now we can put this pattern down here in this pattern section. Now what this does is it tells the ME interface that if we want to craft one of these, it needs to supply gold, silicon, and redstone. And once it's done, it'll receive one of those things. What this will do is, if we look for logic processor in here now, we've got 7 of them already in our inventory. We also have this option to craft when we don't have any. Alright, so we say craft 1. And we come to this, and it tells you we have no crafting CPUs available. So I guess we need a crafting CPU as well. So yeah, Applied Energistics is a little bit involved. CPU. Crafting. What's that? Crafting placeholder. So here's a crafting storage. Co-processing unit. So they talk about crafting CPUs, but really what you need is crafting storage. And this, hard to explain why exactly, but okay, we're gonna need more stuff. Alright. It feels like it's taking, it's a little more complicated. Maybe we should, well, I don't know. Let me think for a second. I'll be right back. Alright. So, we're going to need more stuff, so we're a little premature in making their. So let's put our chest back. And probably have to reconfigure this stupid thing again. Be my guess. I don't know. Looks like it kept its settings. Nice. Alright. So, let's throw those back in there. These, we need some Certus crystal. There we go. 2 of them, was it? Okay. Play logic processors. We're going to need more glass cable. This stuff. Okay. Put that in there, I guess. Put that in there, put that in there. And there we go. Crafting CPU unit, and then we need the 1K storage. Come on, there we go. One of those, and then you combine these two. Gives you your 1K. Now if you want to upgrade the 1K later, you can there it is. Hold shift, right click. No, that didn't work. I think you can let's put it in here maybe? Yeah. Okay, that's how you pull it back out. And then you can upgrade this thing and put it in and make it even bigger. This is going to be how much crafting storage, and I'll explain what that means here in a minute. It's easier if I kind of show you. Alright, so we got nothing going on. If we do like the... I wonder if the recipe's still in here. Nope. There's our crafting. I think that's gonna be enough now. I think we can take the chest away now. Where's the axe? There it is. And we'll throw the ME interface, always on the toolbar I'm not using. Put the pattern in there. Alright. Oh, I can show you what this thing does now. So it's all the different interfaces. So here's an interface. We only got one, so only one's showing up right now. But this lets you see, and you can swap out things. So if I take that out of there, it's taking it out of here. I can put it back in. Say, stick it in the fourth slot. It's in the fourth slot over here. So this makes it convenient and easy to set up your different interfaces, no matter where they're located on your system. You don't have to go and try to find them. It can be hidden behind walls and inaccessible, but you can still configure it through one of those panels. So that's what those panels do. Alright. So if we take out this, now we got this craft. Okay, you want to craft one of those, and here's what it is, and it says 45 bytes used. So the more complex your recipe is, I mean this only takes 3 items, produces 1 output item, so it only takes 45 bytes, I guess. If you got more items and stuff, and if it's got to craft sub-items and so forth, this is going to use up more and more bytes. And you might need more memory than what you have. Then you have to upgrade your crafting CPU in order to do that. But this automatically selects crafting CPU number 0. You can have more than one. If we were to build like 3 of these, right, and stack them all next to each other, we'd have 3 CPUs that we could use. And you could select which one in particular you want, but normally you just keep it automatic. Doesn't matter. I'll just select whatever's most appropriate, I guess. And we can tell it to start. Let's see if it actually works, or what it's doing. And I don't think it's actually doing anything because it needs to export to a block, and it can't really export into the pipe. But it's scheduled. Alright. So what we're going to need is sort of a buffer between. So I think we're going to need the chest around after all. And Where next my... Alright, we got pipe there. You could turn this, right click, so there we go. Could stick that there. That'll interface everything. And this will be a good example. This one's going to be buried in here. We're not going to be able to access it anymore, but we can use this thing to still do it. I think there's a way to change these names, but I'm not sure how to do that at the moment. It's not under here. So, yeah, I'm not really sure. So we'll have... Well, we need to export into there. Yeah, actually, let's not put this here. Got a better idea. Let's put this one back here. We're going to have the ME interface here. We'll have the chest right here. And we put this back in here. Alright, now you see it's exported to 3 items. It needs to into an adjacent inventory. And when this is all finished, it's going to export into here. So this, we can set this up just to export. Or just to insert, rather. So the finished products are going to get thrown into here. This automatically throws it back into the system, anything that goes into it. Now we just need to move stuff from here into the system, so we need one more piece of conduit. Conduit. We're really out of it? I thought we just had some. Yeah, we got one right there. No, that's, we need item conduit. Item conduit. Alright. Now we're rolling. That we don't want a connection there. Here, extract. Always active. So, it's going through, it's making stuff. Probably. And if we go back, we should have. Not yet. Didn't mean to step on that. Come on. Oh. Okay. We need to set up a filter on this apparently, so we don't remove intermediate products. So we're going to need another filter, which means we need a hopper. We don't have a hopper, of course. We need one chest. My chest's over here still, I think. Yep. Charcoal, I guess we can move some of this stuff. Let's move it all over into the ME system. Oh, we already have chest. What am I doing? Iron. The iron. Over 1,000. And paper. No paper, huh? We got sugar cane though. A stack of that. So, crafting stuff can be quite a bit faster using your ME system. And we're going to put this here, right? Alright. So we only want to have finished products come out. Is it calculation? No. Logic. Can't check recipes where though. Printed logic circuit. Where did that thing go then? It's not in here. Not in there. That's interesting. It seemed to have vanished. Or maybe these were here from before. I'm a little confused. Let's try it again. Maybe we're just missing something here. Craft one. That says it's still going. Gotta be somewhere. I'm gonna cut for a moment. I'm gonna see if I can't figure out where the heck it got stuck. I'll be right back. Well, I have no idea where it went. It seemed to enter this conduit system and vanished into a black hole or something. Can't find it anywhere. So I canceled it out of here. And we'll just start over. Try again, see what happens. I think it'll work this time. So, see if it pops in. Might be better if we go up here and take a look. Alright, nothing there. And this is showing nothing, so it's probably completed now. And, yep, sure enough, here's the one. So, working. That's good. We'll need, we got one more pattern. Ultimately, we're going to want to put 3 of these patterns in here to make all 3 of the different chipsets. And, of course, we'll have to whitelist it, all 3 of them in here as well. Things like the printed silicon can stay in here. Well, the redstone shouldn't be in there necessarily. Should put 18 in there though. We'll probably finish these up manually. And otherwise it should be automatic then. Whenever we need one, we can just craft it from here and get it automatically. So that'll be good. And that kind of shows you how you can automate various machines. Like if we want a pulverizer, we could do the same thing with one of these interfaces. We can also do auto crafting, and that's very similar. What you're going to want to do is put an interface along with, let me go to Applied Energistics 2 here, one of these molecular assembler. And that's going to be our next step. I'm not sure how we're doing on time at the moment. And I don't think we have any of these annihilation cores things. So let's make one of those. I can put those back in. Now we can crafting bench. Okay, one of those. There we go. And with this, we stick it like here. Looks nice. If we stick like a ME interface right behind it there, go ahead and do that. The interface is here. One of those. Link. Okay, now we can fill it with patterns. And we should see two of these now. Molecular assembler here. Set. Oh, I don't have my ring on, that's why they're not coming to me. A little better. Just happen to have one there. Set it there. So this needs power, so it's getting power from below. So it says device online. And now we have this thing here. Now, if we want to be able to craft something automatically, we don't want to go there, we want to go here. Program it up. This time we're going to go with just a crafting recipe. And let's do something simple like make wood. Alright. So there we go. Pop that in there. So this basically tells we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these patterns. So one of these can program this thing to do 9 different recipes. If we go down and we say we want some wood, take all this wood out. So maybe we need, I don't know, 100. And here we can see we're over the amount of bytes that we, or no, we're missing more wood. Alright, let's do a little less than 100 then. Craft, let's do 50. Okay, all good to go. Hit start. We go up and we can see this thing's pumping away making wood for us. And it's all done. And we got 52 instead of 50 because it has to craft 4 at a time, and 50 is not evenly divisible by 4, but 52 is. So that demonstrates how that works. So we can program various recipes. We're going to need to get more glowstone, I think. We don't really have any left. I could get the bees to making some. I'll probably research a beeline that'll produce a bunch of glowstone for us. But this kind of demonstrates how this thing works. If we need more than 9, we'll build a second one of these and a second ME thing. I don't think it's a good idea to share. I mean, we could put like another ME interface up here and have 9 recipes here and then 9 recipes here, but if they both try to craft at the same time, you might run into problems. I don't know if that's an issue or not. You could put like one of these over here, but then which one is it gonna go to? You know, it's just, you don't know, it's gonna do one or the other. But to be most efficient, I think you want a 1-to-1 pairing of these things. So if I want a second one, I can put like one on top, one of these on top of it, one of these on top of that, and so forth. And you know, we can fill this whole thing up. We can have like 9 of these, and we have 9 times 9, which is 81 different crafting recipes doing that. And we can expand it even further if we need to. Although we start running out of room, so we'll have to expand things a bit. I don't know how I want to lay all this stuff out. We're going to need to set these terminals up somewhere handy. And we can make more of these chests here, I guess. And so I don't know. Once I get everything finalized, and I think we're pretty much done. I don't think there's anything else that we need. We might want to make some of these dense energy cells, but these can be hidden away out of sight. So I think that's just about it, really. And all kinds of lightning and stuff. Shut up, lightning. Let's go sleep if we can. Yeah, good. So I think our ME system is pretty much done now. It just needs to be expanded upon, but all the basic elements are there. We just need to do more. I mean, we can put more of these panels around the base. We can make more of these crafters. This is done. We only need one pool. We could build more of these, so this could be expanded. This could be expanded. I think we only need one charger. And we could put a ME interface behind this and set it up to convert regular quartz into charged quartz, and it'll be able to export it as well. Getting it back out of the itch, I suppose we'd need a pipe like this to pull it out and stick it back into the interface, because I don't think this thing will eject. If it auto ejects, then you don't really need that, because it can just eject right back into the interface. But for things that don't auto eject like this, then you'd have to get a pipe system on there, pull an item out, and stick it back into the system. So that's the ME system. So we can go check on the B real quick. It should be done by now, I would think. Although I think it had longer life, so maybe a bit long-lived. We'll see. Yeah, it's still going apparently. If we're careful about this, it's not gonna hurt us. We got pretty good armor. I don't know if that's gonna make any difference though. Let's see what happens here. Could be a bad idea. Oh no, it's done. Oh yeah, it's not gonna appear in a chest. Duh. Alright, and so you notice we got a whole bunch of them that aren't stacking, and it's because these are all mixed. If we take a look. Yeah, fertility, and then these things are all mixed. So we need to re-imprint a pair, and then we can set this to go for a long time. Flip that on now. So I'll re-imprint them, throw them in there, and have those going. And that should do it for this episode. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and give it a rating of thumbs up, whatever. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to know when new videos of mine are coming out. And thank you for joining me, and you guys all have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.